welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I send you guys much love and light. So let's see what's going on for your love life in March, the first half of March. We're going to take a look and see what the energy is like, experiences coming your way. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Lynn. This is Passion to Heart Tarot. Thank you guys for joining me for today's readings. Let's jump right in, you guys. Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Pisces energy is here. Is anyone thinking of a Pisces? Moon or rising sign, Virgo, cross watchers. I'll mention it because it's here. For some of you, this is a newer connection. If it just feels that way for some of you here because but for some of you, this is your forever person, your partner, someone that you know is just like that person has your heart and you feel like you just belong to each other. You belong together, kindred spirits. That's what the Two of Cups is. So let me read for those of you that maybe this is newer or you're getting to know each other. If you're wondering, do they feel for me what I feel for them? Absolutely. And if you're wondering, like, am I really in love with them? Because it feels so intense and it feels so strong, but it's so fast. And, if you have these questions racing in your mind, yes, the love you feel is real. The love you feel is true. And they feel the same way about you. And the two of you have been together lifetime after lifetime. That's why you clicked like that. That's why it happens so fast and it feels so intense. It's not a new connection. Even though it's new in this lifetime, it's not a new connection. So it's funny that I see where the two of you, where this is mutual, I'm telling you that, but then it feels like from your perspective or from this person's perspective, because you guys are like mirrors, it's questioning how do they really feel about me, which when I look at how the two of you feel mutually about each other, it's so crazy that either of you would even question that. That's how I know there's a miscommunication somewhere. But you have to be careful to not let it keep snowballing because it feels like that's what could happen here. Something that started out so beautiful and you connect with this person and you have an amazing time with them, and then don't hold back. Don't hold back. I have to say that, and I wish I could pull them in and say that to them too. That's the worst thing that you guys can do in a connection like that, is hold back from each other. Because that just, where everything is so intense, if I feel like I don't know if they really feel the way that I feel, it's just I'm going to keep racking my brain over and over and over again. And that's where it starts to snowball like that. Communication is really key. I know it's not easy to be vulnerable, but the more the two of you communicate, the better off you will be, because I feel like I want to stop it before it happens and tell you about what could happen. See, the two of you already love each other. You have been together lifetime after lifetime. You're kindred spirits. You're in a soul contract. So this is absolutely fate and it's destiny. But then it feels like there's this misunderstanding. Wondering, it's just needing to know. And even someone going as far as thinking like, is this unrequited, which is crazy to think that, because there's no way. But then when there's all of these unanswered questions and it snowballs, it feels like the two of you could end up actually like splitting up or breaking up or just like going your separate ways, not talking to each other. I feel like I'm telling you that that doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen. I feel like with effective communication and just being open about your feelings for each other, your wants, your needs, that can prevent these misunderstandings, because the misunderstandings can lead to the two of you actually breaking up. The moon is in reverse. See, that's the thing, is like I don't have clarity and I need clarity. And when I don't have the clarity that I need, that's when it snowballs like that. Do you know what I mean, Virgo? And that's when you could start to think about how they truly feel about me, what they want with me, things like that. And then I can see one of you in this connection does, you can pull back and become cold as a defense mechanism. So things don't have to take that weird turn to the left. And I feel like what will prevent things from going left is talking to each other. For those of you that are in a relationship, it just feels like the bond that you have is incredible for sure. The two of you are, the energy remains the same. When I talk about the soul ties, when I talk about the fate, when I talk about the kindred spirits, that is absolutely what the two of you are. But what I can see happening in the connection is one of you really is longing for more support. And when, they feel like they don't have the support that they need, it's something that really brings them down. And I can see where they start to become very removed. Even someone here needs to know that their person is longing for more financial support. And that's something that contributes to dividing the connection. Even though your connection truly is unbreakable as far as the soul contract, and I know you're going to be together after this, but it just feels like there's potential for things to hit a rough patch. And the rough patch comes from just feeling like I'm not getting all of the support that I need. I feel like it's important to turn to your person and see what they need, and then for them to do the same, for the two of you to support each other and be there for each other. The last thing you want to do is divide. That's the last thing you want to do. I know it's easier said than done, but I feel like Spirit is telling you to keep holding on to your connection and not let your person drift away from you. And also, communication is key. If there's something that you want and you need, you have to say that. You can't keep all of this inside and just expect them to know what it is that you want and what it is that you feel, because that will never work like that. I can see Scorpio's energy, Pisces energy here. Is that who you guys are thinking of? I'll mention it because it's coming through. Cross watchers. It just feels like I want to stop this from snowballing and tell you everything that's coming through from Spirit on how to stop this from snowballing and going in like the wrong direction, going down a difficult path where it doesn't need to. I feel like Spirit is giving you advice on how to prevent things from going wrong, because you have something that is so beautiful, and it just feels like misunderstandings are coming between you and your person where it doesn't have to be that way. This is Virgo, when it comes to like communicating with your partner, let yourself be very open. Honestly, the last thing you want to do is like play hard to get or be mysterious or be vague, because that I feel it'll just send things off in the wrong direction. So even for some of you here with that advice coming through from Spirit, are you trying to build a relationship with someone? If that's what you're trying to do, the best thing to do is to be open and communicate. I can see that if you make yourself vulnerable, it's not going to be in vain. The problem comes in where I'm wondering how the other one feels about me. So whether this connection is newer or you're trying to make like solidify things, or it's a connection that you are fully invested in now, communication between the two of you is very, very important, especially where there's like this issue about money that someone has. Whether they've spent too much money and they need to let their person know that, you're better off if you do. All right, Virgo, that's what I can see going on, you guys. I feel like your reading is all about preventing It's all about preventing any kind of division between you and a very, very special person, your person. Okay, Virgo? I love you guys so much. That's what I can see going on in March. I hope that that reading is helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next reading.